Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on Prizepicks. Today I'm giving you my 3 favorite plays for college basketball for Tuesday. And guys, it's going to be an amazing day. We've got a huge slate of games, and we've got one amazing game, which is the #1 Michigan Wolverines taking on the #7 Purdue Boilermakers. The spread for this game is currently 1.5 in favor of Michigan, so it's a complete toss-up. This one's going to be absolutely a must-watch game, and one of the 3 plays we're talking about today is coming from this game. But before we get into the plays, first up, do me a favor, drop a like on this one. If we get to 10 likes in this video, I'm dropping my most confident bet of the day for completely free to everyone in the group. If you guys missed it, I posted that exact same offer yesterday. The most confident bet of the day was in Iowa State versus Houston under 138.5 total points. The under actually ended up hitting. The game total ended at 137. So that was a 5-unit play. We all cashed out in there, and make sure you guys are on the winnable. This is completely free to join. Link is up there. Link is also down below in the description. And if this video gets to 10 likes, that's where the free play is dropping. I'm not coming back on YouTube and recording another video. I'm texting it to every single one of you guys in the winnable. Now, before we get into any more plays, you guys have to know about this. I'm giving away a free month of VIP picks if you sign up for Chalkboard or Prizepicks using code BAM. It'll take you 5 minutes out of your day to go hop on a new app, and then all you got to do once you sign up for Chalkboard or Prizepicks is DM me at that number, or just drop a comment down below, say, yo, BAM, I just signed up for Prizepicks using code BAM, and I'll get you in for a free month of my VIP picks. These are the VIP picks that I personally research for over 2 hours every single day. Send you guys my best plays of the day. And guys, yesterday one of our better plays was Iowa State on the money line. That one ended up cashing. Just to give you guys a little hint, a little peek at what the VIP is like. That's what we do over on the VIP. It's a lot of slow, consistent gains, and it will increase your bankroll. I can almost guarantee it. Now, code BAM on Chalkboard and Prizepicks. DM me once you guys end up signing up. Code BAM right now is giving you a LeBron James 1-point special. That will be live once the NBA comes back in, and Chalkboard is available in all of these states right here. So a very good chance you are eligible for a free month of VIP if you just take 5 minutes out of your day and sign up for a new app. It also helps you because there's a lot of promos, a lot of deposit match offers. It's not just for the VIP. And these apps want your business. They're willing to give you good promos just to get you guys started. Now, let's talk about some plays for college basketball. It's what you guys are all here for. And starting off, we're just going to kick it off with a banger. We're starting off in the Purdue-Michigan game. Now, huge game, huge implications. Michigan just, I think yesterday, took the #1 spot off Arizona. And what we're taking here is actually not one of the star players. We're taking Trey Kaufman-Renn on the under at 12 points, 12.5 points. Now, this is an incredibly sharp play. This one feels too good to be true, honestly. And we're taking him on the under 12.5. He's hit this under in 9 of the last 10 games. And over the season, he's hit the under at his 61% rate. Over 2025, he's hitting the under at a 61% rate. And he has been so cold recently, averaging 10.6, hitting the under in 90% of these games. And unfortunately for this guy, he's going up against one of the best defenses in all of basketball. Right here, it says they're the 78th ranked defense. Yes, the 78th ranked defense of a lot of good defenses, right? There's a ton of teams in college basketball. 78th might not sound like a crazy amount, but it's actually still a good defense. I'm not saying they're elite, right? Not like Houston, Iowa State that we saw last night. But if you guys watch Michigan basketball, you know they're a pretty good defense, right? Now, you got Trey Kaufman-Renn, who has not hit in a lot of these games, and he's not even close to being the #1 guy on his team, right? 12.5 points doesn't scratch the surface of what the top guy is producing. Braden Smith is easily going to have the ball in his hands for more than Trey Kaufman-Renn is going to have. And yeah, he's a good catch and shoot player, right? Spot up guy. And he's good, right? But he at 12.5 points is simply too high, right? He can score in several different ways, but getting 12.5 when you haven't hit in 9 of the last 10 games, yeah, we are 100% hitting the under here for Trey Kaufman-Renn. Now, moving into play number 2, we're taking JT Toppin on the over at 26.5 points and assists. Now, JT Toppin is, I would say, quietly one of the better players in this draft class. He is not getting as much buzz as, Devonta, Peterson, Boozer, and Wilson, and really everybody else, right? But JT Toppin, he's actually solid, right? And in the last 10 games, he hit into 5 of them. But there is one reason why we are 100% hitting the over here. And guys, it is the matchup. So Texas Tech is going on the road to face Arizona State University, and Arizona State are horrible on the defensive end. 318th ranked defense in points allowed. That means there's 317 teams better than them in college basketball at allowing points to the opposing team. That is ridiculous. Being 318th in anything is horrible, right? Now that's exactly the defense that JT Toppin, one of the best players in college basketball, is getting to go up and face against. And their assists allowed is not very high either. To be honest, points is where this guy gets the majority of this line. If you look at several times when he's hit this, 31 points and just 3 assists, 27 points and just 2 assists. The assist is just a little cherry on top that we can add. But majority is points, 26.5. He can easily hit that with points alone. So that's why I like the assists added in there too. And there's one thing you got to look at when it is to this guy. It is just inconsistencies, right? Sometimes he's having 38, 27, and here against one of the best defenses in the country in Houston, 34 points and assists. But then the next day he'll turn around and only drop 10, right? So it is just a really difficult thing predicting with this guy. But when you've got a star player, someone who's trying to prove himself, someone who is being criminally underlooked, right? Just really because the place that he plays, Texas Tech, compared to some of these other schools, right? Compared to a Duke, compared to even BYU, Kansas, right? He's going to be overlooked, I'd say. 10 here is ridiculously easy. 26.5 against one of the worst defenses in all of college basketball. Player trying to prove himself. Great matchup for him. Horrible defense. You like to take the over here at 26.5. The only thing I don't like about this play is that it's kicking off or tipping off at 11 p.m., which means probably not going to be able to watch the whole game because it's a lot to watch Arizona State. You don't really want to watch through that. But I love JT Toppin here. 26.5 points and assists. Absolutely love that on the over. Now, moving into play number 3. This might just be my favorite play of the day, guys. The reason I saved it for last is a lot of you guys probably haven't heard of this man. And the guy we're taking, I'm not going to try to pronounce this name. We're taking Nana on the over at 23.5 fantasy score. Now, fantasy score is one of those plays you can really get on Prizepicks and not very many other places. But I like him on the over at 23.5. And guys, before we talk about the play, let's take a timeout. Let's look at the payout. I put 3 players down in this slip. They're paying 100, turns into 600. This is a payout that you can only really get this good on Prizepicks. Try to show me another app. Show me FanDuel, DraftKings, Bet365, BetMGM, even Kalshi, Polymarket, wherever you want to go. Try to place 3 players down, these 3 players, and put them into a slip and see what they'll pay you. I can almost guarantee you they're not paying 100 turns into 600. This is one thing Prizepicks does better than anybody else, and it's pricing their 3-man to make it valuable. 100 into 600 is absolutely insane. So if you're not on Prizepicks yet, use code BAM, get on Prizepicks. You'll get an entire month of VIP picks for completely free, and you'll be able to use this 3-man strategy. But if you're already on Prizepicks, this is my tip to you, bonus tip, play more 3-mans. You're going to make more money in the long run, even if you feel like 2-mans are your thing. You feel like it's easier to just hit 2 players. Play 3-mans because over the long run, it's going to make you more money. It's the most profitable slip type over on Prizepicks. Now, let's talk about this guy right here from Grand Canyon. So, 23.5 is his fantasy score. He's hit this in 9 of the last 10 games over the head-to-head. He hit this too, but last 20 games, 75% hit rate. Season, 76% hit rate. And if we just sort by away games only, which this is an away game for him, he's lights out, guys. 100% in his last 8 games. This guy is a demon, and there is really nothing else to say here except the line is too low. I would not be surprised. Well, this one is tipping off at 10 p.m. If you check at 9 p.m., I would not be surprised if this line is up at 24.5, 25.5, even 26 by the time of tip-off, because this at 23.5 It's just way too valuable. So I'm recording this at around midnight the day before. Absolutely love this play. So take Nana on the over at 23.5 fantasy score. And it's worth mentioning this is not an elite defense. This is San Diego State University. They're good, not great. Not even close to scratching the tier of elite. So it's not like it's a crazy defense that he's facing up against, and that's why the line is so low. It's just a mispriced line. Take this guy on the over. Now, those are my 3 plays for the day. One more time, lock it in on Prizepicks if you want to get the bonus payout, 100 into 600. That's a crazy value. And if you guys get this video to 10 likes, I'm dropping my most confident play of the day in the group for completely free. Yesterday, we cashed out a 5-unit play with the most confident one. We're trying to do that again. So I'll see you guys in there once we go 3-0.